we are testing out the Osmo Pocket, bare bones, straight out of the box, automatic settings, everything how it usually comes, because it's just set to auto white balance, auto exposure, auto in normal color profile mode, and all these things that I'm saying. If you're a beginner, are just settings that are gonna help you manipulate your image, whether you get more of a jittery motion or you get more of this natural motion with, like, when you're moving your hands, when you're moving around, it gives you a different feels than when the camera has different settings. You'll see when I go outside and it gets brighter, the camera's gonna automatically adjust for you so that your image looks nice, and it does change how the video looks or the feel of the video. You'll see that later. Just pay attention as I go vlogging today and you'll be able to see that. But today, the only setting I am going to tell you to change on this is when you turn on your Osmo Pocket, by default on the bottom it'll say 1080 30 frames per second. I think it's what, like, straight out of the box. We're gonna up the quality to 4K because everything nowadays is 4K and we want to make sure we're on 4K. So we're gonna swipe up and then just hit go to 4K, and I have mine set to 24 frames. Some people like 30 frames. 30 frames I think looks a little smoother. Try both of them, see whatever you like. It's totally a preference, but I have mine to 4K 24. Other than that, everything is on default. I have not touched this thing on any other settings. I just leave everything on auto, normal color profile mode. And you know what, guys? Today I'm not even gonna color grade this video. I'm just gonna cut the things that I'm saying and stuff like that, but there is gonna be no color grading. And also, I'm not going to process the audio as well. But for part of the video, I'll tell you when I'm gonna actually process the audio. So I'll put that on maybe on the corner. I'll say, hey, audio has been processed, just so you can see how far you can take this audio and manipulate it in post too, because I think that's important if you do want to clean up the audio and not get that microphone that comes with the creator combo. So all right, let's start off, guys. We are on the normal lens. There are no filters on this. I know that if you go on YouTube, you're gonna get like, buy this filter, buy this, buy that, and all these accessories, which makes the camera really fun. But the thing about this camera is to make your life a lot easier. Also, if you're a professional like myself and you are looking at getting this camera as a B cam, C cam, or whatever, it's an amazing camera. I think it's a great behind the scenes camera. Use this thing on auto, man. Like, messing around with the filters, the manual settings, all that stuff, it's just a pain. I come from vlogging on the ZV-E1 and I own FX3s for my professional work. And honestly, like, if you're gonna be switching settings and you want to get cinematic looks and everything, just use your vlogging camera. Use a professional camera, because it takes a lot more work to get that cinematic look on this little thing, because it just wasn't designed for that. Can you do some of it? Yes, but the amount of work and all the little filters you gotta carry and all these little things that you like have to slap on, take off, and stuff like that, it makes it not fun, honestly. You can try it for yourself and let me know if it works for you, and if it's worth it for you, then I'm happy for you. But I'm telling you that just use this thing in auto. Now, so some of the tests that I'm going to be running with you guys is going to be with this camera. I'm just thinking of like the YouTuber, right? There's going to be a couple different types of YouTubers and mostly vloggers with this. So we're doing basically right now, this counts as the talk head video, right? So hey guys, I just bought the DJI mic minis. This is what they look like. And now I'm showing you the product. It looks like this. This is what the microphone is sounding like, straight out of the camera. And today I'm having a good day. So we're gonna be, today we're gonna be doing a content creating session for one of my clients. It's a local pub here, great friend, and he wants to do some advertisement for St. Patrick's Day. So we're gonna film a few vertical reels for him. This is the talk head, what the talk head video would look like with the Osmo Pocket lens. And when I say lens, it just means the camera that's on it. It's a 20mm. This is how much, I'm about 2 feet away from the camera, so this is how much you get around it. If I hold it straight out in my hand, this is how much field of view you're getting. So you guys can see, I can stretch my arms this way. If I'm walking and vlogging, I have to hold it out pretty much straight out of my arm to get the field of view that I like. But realistically, this is kind of where I like to be, like a little bit closer, and I feel like it's a little tight on my face, but it works. It does the job. So I'm I'm just moving around. You can see that the camera just exposes everything by itself, no matter what lighting you use. The colors on the normal profile, honestly, I think are super nice. They're natural, they're beautiful. The lens is all right. I wish it was a little bit wider, but that's just my own preference. And you guys let me know what the microphone sounds like. Now, this is gonna be the walking around test with the microphone. I have it set to all directions. That's where it's like, that's what it is by default. There is a microphone on the front of this, and there's a microphone on the back of the camera. It's like a little dot. If you're going to be holding this, I do recommend that you use that little block that comes with it and just leave it on the camera, because I know we're trying to make this as compact as possible, and I really like it how small it gets. But when you're holding this to vlog and you have that little block, it just gives you a little bit more like body to hold on to on the camera, and then you don't end up putting your thumb where the front microphone is. If you don't have that little block, you hold the camera, and when you put your thumb, my thumb ends up landing right on top of the microphone, so then I end up blocking it. So make sure that you use that little block, or if you have small hands, maybe your thumb doesn't land there. Maybe I'm just holding it weird, but I've noticed that for me. So make sure you use that little block. Plus the little block has that little USB C charging point that's on the side, and I think it makes more sense when you're charging it like on your desk, or you have it like on the cover and you just have it laying down. I don't know, it just works a little bit better, and it doesn't make it that much bigger anyways. Let me know what this microphone sounds like, guys. This is me walking around, and then I want to show you guys something. So with this thing, and you set it down, I'm just standing it up on my hockey table here, has this cool feature called face tracking, and if you just double tap on your face like that, it starts tracking you like this. So if you're trying to make videos where you're trying to demonstrate something in your workshop and you're walking around, this thing is going to track you. Now here are some of the cons. I think that if you're using the internal mic, you're gonna be farther away from the camera, so that sound's gonna change a little bit. You're gonna hear all the room echo and everything like that. So if the videos that you're making, you feel like you're gonna be using this feature quite a bit. I'm a vlogger, so I really don't use it a lot. And most of the time I'm about this far away from the camera, and I don't need it. So, you know, I can get away with the internal mic. But if you are stepping away and you're trying to talk and do like some sort of tutorial or something, then maybe the creator combo is perfect for you. But honestly, I don't think you need that little bag and all the other stuff. If you just buy the DJI Mic Mini, which is the one I use for all my other vlogs, you can get away with it. Like, that thing is amazing. You can buy a single one too. That's a cool thing. You don't need to buy two. If you're not going to be interviewing people or whatever, you could just buy one. And I believe, don't quote me, but I think they're somewhere around like 60-70 bucks for one, or maybe even lower. It's like $65. I don't remember, but you just buy one. I bought one before, and it comes with a little charging case and everything, and the battery lasts all day. Like, I can vlog all day with one single charge on it too, and it charges super fast. I believe that, like, you just check out the charging. I just know it's super fast on it. So that's that, guys. Let's reset this by double tapping the joystick. That's my alarm for me to take off to my client. So I'm gonna take you guys on the ride, and let's start vlogging. We're gonna go. Part of the test now is that we're gonna go on a normal vlog. We're gonna go outside where there's wind. There is no windshield on this thing, so we're gonna vlog outside in my car, because that's what people usually take this camera on, right? You're traveling, you're moving through loud places, and I want you guys to hear what this microphone sounds like. So we got our coffee here. Let me grab my microphones. All right, let me grab my stuff. Let's get going outside, and let's continue vlogging. We're gonna take this out through so many different scenarios, so that way you guys can see what it sounds like and what kind of videos you can shoot just straight out of the camera. Check it out, guys. Going through dark areas of my house, different lighting. You ready, babe? How does that sound? How does this microphone sound? It's a little windy. It got cold again out here in the Midwest, so we're gonna rock the van today. Just gonna hold in my hand. I want to show you guys what the sounds, what the microphone sounds like inside of a car. Like, your environment does make your sound change, obviously. Like the car has a lot of background noise and stuff like that. And so I just want to show you guys a real life scenario on this. This isn't like a in-depth technical review or samples or anything of this isn't that type of video. This isn't going to be like, I'm not going to talk specs or anything like that. This is just general use. If I didn't know anything about cameras, I bought this thing. I don't care about filmmaking. I just want to be able to record a nice quality video and want the camera to do it all for me. I don't want to color grade. I don't want to buy any extra software to do this and do that and get influenced by all these things. Like, I don't think you need any of that stuff to tell your story or to do your videos. So this is what you're getting. Again, guys, this is not the Osmo Pocket Creator Combo. I have no microphone on here, and I'm rocking the normal color profile. D-Log, you're gonna get a lot of videos on this D-Log thing, and you're going to make your life a lot harder, honestly. Like, even if you shoot D-Log and you get it to a clean look, if you compare it to the normal profile, it's not even, it's barely a difference. And I don't think that the amount of work that it takes, because now you're gonna need, if you're a beginner and you're looking at this camera and you don't color grade or you didn't do any of these things, you're gonna need some sort of professional software or something that you're gonna need to color grade this video. It's just one extra step that you have to do, and it's gonna take up some more time. It's gonna cause friction between you and creating videos, and if that's not what you like doing, you want it easy, then just use this camera the way it is, straight out of the box, bare bones. That's the title today of this video. I have another video coming up in the future talking about my ZV-E1 because I have not touched it at all. I know I said I was gonna go 1 month of vlogging with this thing to challenge myself to learn it, and it took only a week of continuously testing every single day throughout my vlogs, and I'm still running different tests. Every day is a test, guys. Today is a test. I haven't used the internal mic on this thing, so today we're testing it out. We're testing out straight out of the box. No filters, no nothing, no wide angle lens. Just the Osmo Pocket, the $500 pack, and this is how I like to test things. I want to just see people using it and talking about it while they're using it. Another thing too, if you are coming from a full mirrorless camera that you're used to vlogging with, this thing is so much lighter and so much easier to hold in your hand. Something new I started was walking a mile pretty much every day, and I've been taking this thing with me on vlogs, as you guys seen by my previous videos. And this thing, like, I walk the whole thing and my arms aren't even tired or anything. So it is very, very light, and it tracks your face too. If you are walking and you don't want to worry about keeping it in frame, you can just double tap on your face and it's just gonna track the whole thing, no matter where you turn or anything like that. If you feel like stopping and vlogging at the park, you can. It's just so easy to use this camera. Like, I am back to the roots of enjoying making videos. How are you guys liking the sound? Let me know in the comments how you guys are liking the sound of this microphone. I have it in all directions. I'm just gonna keep like repeating the settings throughout the video because I know that maybe some of you might be skipping through the video, and if you skip through some of the important parts, I just want to make sure that you understand what settings I'm using and stuff like that, because I often get those questions like, where is your mic set to, and like what are your settings? And I always say them in front of, like, I almost always say them in all of my videos. But I get it, sometimes you're watching a video and you're like, okay, I don't care about this guy's coffee B-roll, so you skip through it, and then maybe in between that B-roll, I told you guys all the settings or something like that, so I'm gonna work on adding chapters to my most recent videos. I typically do that a little bit after. It just takes me some time, guys, to watch the video and mark it down. People that are watching these type of videos, I want them to watch the whole thing. I want you guys to hear my opinions, see where I'm coming up, feel the vibe. It's all about taking it easy. I'm just kind of tired of that short form content. It's honestly, like, I've been off of it for a long time. Actually, I deleted my Facebook back in December, like the beginning of December. And it's been the best thing I've ever done. Facebook was starting to, I was getting caught up in that scrolling cycle on there with the reels and stuff like that. And it was just driving me nuts. Like,
I didn't realize how much impact it was making in even my sleep. Like right before the bed, I would probably be an hour just swiping, and like watching all these short videos, and my brain would be like exhausted after that, just from so much content being pumped in me, that now I just want these chill vibe videos. I just want long form. I want to just relax and get to meet people, see their lives, see what they have to say in a longer format. I don't want just give me the important content. If you want to do that, go look at YouTube Shorts, or that short form content. Go to Instagram or something like that, for that kind of content. But here, YouTube is to chill and just get to know each other. So, all right, guys, we are here at my client's thing. It's gonna take me about 30 minutes to shoot this thing. All right, guys, we are here at my client's location. It's a local pub here, and basically what I do is I do some content creating for him for his Instagram reels when he wants to promote things, and when he wants to promote anything in his restaurant. Today we are doing St. Patrick's Day promotion videos, so I'm gonna put this thing on time lapse so you can see what that does, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and start filming. I'm gonna go get the last plate, and then we'll head out. All right, we have a honey burger here. It looks really delicious, but I'm taking my wife out to eat after this, so usually I would be eating all of this, but not today. Today we're just gonna shoot it and then get going. So we're shooting on the FX3 for all this stuff. This is the camera I use for all my client work because it has a fan, dual SD cards, so that you make sure you don't lose the data. Good morning, how are you? I'm knocking two birds with one stone. I'm vlogging and I'm doing the content creating. I started YouTube, so see you later. All right, guys, let's go. We're gonna go out to eat because we're feeling like waffles today. All right, guys, time to eat some waffles. This thing is super easy to pop on and off and not have to worry about settings. Hey guys, we went with the strawberry orange juice. They have they have one of those like, what do you call it? Those like fancy, fresh squeeze. Yeah, it's the fresh squeezed orange juice with strawberries. It's super, super good. And it looks like the food is here.
So good. The potatoes are the best.
The potatoes are the best. That's awesome. And I went with waffles. And biscuits and gravy. I like to chew on my juice, guys. I like a lot of pulp in my juice. All right, guys, that was good. Smashed on some waffles, and now we're gonna go pick up the kids because they only have a half a day today because their spring break starts today, right? Is it today?
Yep.
Yeah, spring break starts today, so. I'm here at my kids' school, and we have about 10 minutes before we have to go in. My kids are gonna be reciting this little thing that they're learning in their classroom, so we're gonna go in there, watch that, get out, and then we're gonna go to a little local burger joint called Beefaroo that they really love. That's where me and my wife actually met back when we were like 16 years old. So it's kind of cool going there and just kind of remembering, where we met and stuff like that. Yeah, let me know how the microphone is sounding here in the car. The car's on. I'm obviously no longer driving, but also how it sounded like at the restaurant when I was talking to you guys. I had it in all directional. This is, I think, how it comes like straight out of the box. When I looked at the settings, it was just set to all directional. So that means that the front mic and the back mic I don't know if there's another mic on the side or something, but that's how it was set. So it uses everything to record all the sound around. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not gonna touch or edit any of the sound. The color that you're seeing right now, there's no color grade. It's just a normal color profile. Also, you do not need ND filters with this thing. Don't get sold by the ND filters. You can use ND filters if you don't want to get, if you want to get more of that smoother feel to your image, or a smoother look, aka people call it motion blur. So if you guys can see here, like my hand kind of looks a little like a strobe effect, like a it doesn't look as smooth, and that's because the camera is compensating for the exposure and where I'm at right now, and basically it cranks up like the shutter speed and makes it a lot faster, and then you're getting all this kind of stuff here. That's like the super non-technical, don't come at me with your settings and other stuff. It's just as general use. This is what the camera does. The computer tells it to do this so that you can get a nice, perfectly exposed image. But let me show you. I'm going to step outside and I want to show you guys that you don't need ND filters. This thing exposes perfectly fine on normal color profile mode. If you start messing around with that D-Log profile, the auto exposure is kind of wonky on it. Sometimes it does a good job, sometimes it doesn't, and it's just weird. I don't know. I haven't gotten it. Maybe look up some YouTuber that knows how to use D-Log way better than me and can tell you all that. But I will tell you that it is gonna take a few more steps for you to work with that footage so that it looks good. And if that's your process of doing things and you wanna play around with that, and then go ahead and do it. But this video is just for the straight out of the box, bare bones. So are we gonna go in?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go and check out the exposure, guys, right now. Okay, I'm gonna give you the keys. Put them in your car. All right, we're gonna go in. Check. Look at that, guys. There's no sky. It's well exposed. Everything. So no ND. And this is the internal microphone, so we're gonna head in here. I'm gonna turn this off, guys, so I'm not a distraction, but just wanted to show you guys what this footage looks like straight out of the camera. Like I mentioned, we're gonna go to a fast food place. It is gonna be around lunchtime, so a lot of this, so it might be a little noisy and stuff like that. I'm gonna test out the noise cancellation on this microphone. All right, guys, we're here at Beefaroo, and noise cancellation is activated, so let me know. I got like 12 kids with me today, my own kids, which I have 6, and then my nieces and nephews. So you guys let me know what you guys think of the sound. There's a lot of people around me. Let me put the microphone a little bit further away. Let me know how this microphone's sounding, guys. I am about 2 feet away from the microphone right now with noise cancellation on, so I wish I could eat one of these, but my stomach won't let me. Are you in my vlog? What, you got a veggie pouch? It was a fun lunch, but it's time to head home, guys. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about a few things and then close off the vlog for today. But I'll share some settings and everything. Let me just get home. It's hard doing this with 6 kids all around, so. Whew. That was crazy, guys. I have 6 kids. I have a big family, but when I take them out to eat and I go somewhere in public, man, I get overstimulated. Like, it's just a little too much for me, and I can only take so much. And after a while, I just want to come home and chill. And so we're finally home. Man, I haven't picked this thing up in forever. Like a long time, like months. Probably months. Oh no, I'm lying. Picked it up a few weeks ago. Wow, super dusty. Yeah, I haven't picked this thing up, and man, it feels like a freaking tank. Even the ZVE one feels pretty heavy and bulky now that I've been just filming with this thing the whole entire time. But I want to close out this video, guys.
I hope that the test around today, I was moving very fast today. I had the content creating thing. I took my wife out for breakfast, and then we quickly had to go get the kids. Then we took the kids out to eat, and now we're home. So this is like the word. This is kind of like the extreme side of vlogging, where I don't have time to plan anything. I'm literally just flipping this thing on. You're fine. I'm literally just flipping this thing on, getting the shots that I need, filming in all types of crazy, uncontrolled situations, different lightings coming in and out. I don't have a wide angle lens, so that's my only thing with this is that for my liking, I like to have a wider lens. Right now, my kids are kind of running around all over the place, so hope that you're able to hear me. Again, this is the internal mic. I'm going to share my settings again one more time before I let you guys go on, before I end this vlog. Everything on this was bare bones, guys. This is not the creator pack or combo creator pack or whatever it's called. Just a normal stock Osmo Pocket 3. White balance is on auto. Exposure settings is on auto. Normal color profile. The glamour effect is off. That is on by default. I turned it off. It just makes the skin look a little AI for me. Audio settings, like it's just whatever the camera is. I don't even think you can adjust the audio settings except stereo and mono. I think I left it on mono, which is just a single channel. And then the directional for the mics, I just have it to all. That's what the standard out of the box is. The only thing I changed was I went from 1080 30 frames a second, which is what comes out of the box. I switched it to 4K to give me the best quality, and that's it. I didn't touch any of the other settings, none of that. But other than that, guys, I hope this video helped you see what kind of shots you can get. If you have any more questions, I'm gonna be every day, guys. I do test on this Osmo Pocket. One day I might throw an ND of a certain strength and go walk around and talk about it and let you guys see the footage. I'm kind of the guy that, hey man, like I just show me the results. Like, what does this get you? Let's go out in real life and try this thing. I'm not gonna sit here. This isn't a technical review channel. I rather just use the gear. And if you guys like what you see, then maybe it'll help you buy it. And if not, then that's okay, because guess what? These videos are for me, and they are for me to record my journey so that I can look back and see like, wow, that's how I used to like do things, or that's when I really liked the Osmo Pocket 3 during this time, and I'm so in love, and I want to be able to look back and be able to hear myself and remember what this experience feels like to me. So if you do, go ahead and pull the trigger, guys. There's affiliated links on my description, and if you use those, I get a couple of dollars from Amazon that just help me eat more Chipotle. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and stay tuned for more. I don't got nothing else to say, so peace.